It's LA from LA Show. Thank you so much for tuning in to LA Show's Hot Topics. Please hit the subscribe button and notification bell for more. Now let's get into these topics. Hey, this is LA from LA Show. Please join me for LA Show, the podcast, now available on Spotify, Anchor FM, Breaker FM, Radio Public, and Google Podcasts. You can find me by clicking the link in my bio now. Thank you so much for tuning in. You don't want to miss it, so check it out. What's up? Welcome back to another LA Show's Hot Topics. Let's get into these stories about these celebrities. I got an article here from dailymail.com. I was investing in a dream. Blackish star Jenifer Lewis admits she was humiliated after her charming gym manager lover conned her out of $50,000, as she recalls thinking, "God sent him to me." This was posted May 12th of 2020. Blackish star Jenifer Lewis says she was embarrassed and humiliated to be caught in a romance scam in which her boyfriend convinced her to invest tens of thousands of dollars in a business that didn't exist. But she's speaking out to help other women who might find themselves in the similar situation. Lewis, age 63, was one of several victims of California gym manager Antonio Marriott Wilson, age 57, who pled guilty to one count of wire fraud this month and has been accused of stealing from at least. Appearing on Good Morning America, the actress explained that Wilson was a charmer who she thought was God sent until she was faced with the painful reality that he stole $50,000 from her. Wilson, whose aliases included Dr. Tony Marriott and Bryce Carrington, convinced Lewis and 3 other women to invest tens of thousands of dollars in a sham sound design business, Ultimate FX, and a fake software company, Second Life. He met 3 of the victims on Bumble and other online dating apps between May of 2015 and October 2018, according to the Department of Justice. But Lewis, who plays Ruby on the ABC sitcom Blackish, met him at the gym in 2015 and was smitten. He was charming, handsome, she said. He said he graduated from Oxford University. He said he had been in the Navy SEALs. I'm thinking, my God, God sent the man. I wasn't thinking if it was too good to be true, she added. Lewis said he had researched her on the internet before approaching her at an LA Fitness and eventually charmed her into starting a romantic relationship. 3 months into their romance, he is said to have persuaded her to hand over $50,000 to invest in a film industry project after she fell for his line that he was an Oscar winner, despite the fact he was working as a front desk manager at a health club. It was a romance scam. I was investing in a dream, she says now. When she learned she was scammed, she said it was so painful. I'm speaking out because I care, she said. How can this happen to me, educated, world-traveled, successful in show business, and got conned out of $50,000? I was embarrassed, I was humiliated, but I stood up for other women. Lewis has since sued the gym and settled for $13,000, while Wilson himself pled guilty to one count of wire fraud last week. Wilson conned the victims to invest in these companies by making false statements, such as claiming that the ABC television network and EA Sports video game developer had used Ultimate FX for their shows and games, the DOJ said. Wilson also falsely claimed that investors, real people whose identities he used without authorization, had valued Second Life at more than $30 million and wanted to invest in the company. Wilson also falsely stated that Second Life had a present valuation of $3.2 million. The con man admitted to prosecutors that he sold unregistered Second Life securities by distributing shareholder agreements and stock purchase agreements to the victims. Additionally, he fabricated the extent of his status and reputation to appear more legitimate. To create a false impression of legitimacy and prestige, Wilson falsely claimed to be a Navy SEAL, an Oxford University graduate, and an Oxford professor teaching biblical antiquities at UCLA, the DOJ said. In total, Wilson received $387,000, and all of it went to pay for his personal expenses. After accepting his victims' funds, Wilson used the money to pay off his credit card debt, pay his rent, and buy luxury items. Wilson could face up to 20 years in prison when he is sentenced. But this isn't Wilson's first time conning victims out of money through false pretenses. He previously served a 4-year sentence in federal prison in 2009 for wire fraud and tax evasion after attempting to defraud Ultimate FX investors. In 2017, Lewis told TMZ that she chose to sue LA Fitness because I want to get this predator off the street and back in prison. She added, "We became romantically involved, but little did I know he was a life criminal, a con artist. He had researched me on the internet, knew all of my ins and outs, and played them against me. This is a horrible man, and I really got hurt. It was very painful." The actress believed the health chain should have realized he was a con man and not hired him, and claimed in her suit that when she told managers at her gym what happened, they sided with her ex, telling her to stop making accusations. She also claimed in her legal filing she was blocked from returning to the gym. She said, "When we found out LA Fitness did nothing, we called them and they did nothing. Made me kind of think they were in on it because I couldn't believe it. And when we went to court, LA Fitness actually wrote a letter promoting him, saying that he is a very good guy who works with them after we told them." Wow. I know I enjoy Jenifer Lewis. I know that she's a very intelligent woman. So the fact that, we get so blindsided by love, we want to just love on these men, and we're not doing research on them really, really does worry me. And in this world that we live in now, you should be doing your research on anybody that comes into your life. Let me know what you think about this story. Co.uk. I trained them boys right. Rapper Boosie Badazz says he arranged sex for his 12-year-old son and nephews with a grown woman. This was posted May 14th of 2020. Torrance Busi Hatch, age 37, was slammed by fans after he boasted during an Instagram live stream that he arranged oral sex for his underage child. The hip-hop artist said on the social media platform, "I'm training these boys right. I'm training these boys right. Ask any of my nephews. Ask any of them. Ask my son. Yeah, when they was 12, 13, they got head. Yeah, a grown woman. Grown, super grown. Checked him out. Checked all my nephews out. Super grown. Is she grown? She checked me out." Fans were outraged and called for the rapper to be boycotted over the claims. One person tweeted, "Busi admitted to facilitating the molestation of preteens by an adult woman. Should be enough for his account to be deleted and banned at the very minimum. Y'all can't tell me this homophobic man is not sick, talking about training his sons to be sexually abused. This is rape culture," an angry commenter wrote. Another wants the father of 8 children taken away. "I'm surprised no one is threatening to call CPS on Busi, because y'all couldn't wait to call for the mom who was playing on the pole with her daughter." This isn't the first time Busi admitted to arranging oral sex for his. In 2017, he wished his son a happy birthday on Instagram and once again made the controversial offer. Alongside a photo of the father-son duo, he wrote, "Love you, son, with all my heart. Pops. See you tomorrow. Got a money bag for you and a bad girl for you to give you some head. You already know how I do it." The Louisiana music star was instantly met with mass backlash over the post, but backtracked on his comments during an interview with TMZ. He told the outlet, "I ain't gonna get him no head, but if he wants to get head from a girl, he's 14 years old." I'm cool with it. Screwing is popular at 14, 15 years old. You know that's when they be in heat. But I'm not just going to bring a girl to give him head. Man, where do I begin? I just don't understand why these kids just can't be kids. And he's saying he doing this so that his children don't turn a certain way, but that's not going to stop them from being whoever they want to be. Everybody love Busi. We respect him as an artist. But when you bring your personal business out there to people, don't be surprised when people criticize it. I can't believe he done said this and really stood on it. I can't believe it. And it is true, people did make a CPS report about that girl on the pole with her daughter. But from what I read on Twitter, there is somebody who said that several people have called down to Louisiana CPS to report Boosie. So I don't know how accurate that is. I mean, for real, instead of teaching these little boys how to mess around with girls, you need to be teaching them how to dodge a rape case and how to dodge the police. These celebrities are wilding. They ain't got nothing to do. So they gonna do whatever they can. Let me know what you think about this situation.
Oh God. You see, this is the part that I like. So loved the world that he gave his only begotten son.
Here from BET.com, Megan Good explains her altered appearance after skin bleaching accusations. This was posted May 17th of 2020. When Megan Good attended the movie after party for Black and Blue in late 2019, fans of the actress quickly questioned how visibly lighter her skin tone was from her usually radiant melanin glow. Nearly 7 months later, the Think Like a Man starlet is addressing the accusations that she had been bleaching her skin after an unpleasant comment appeared on her Instagram post from Sunday, May 17th. Megan looked better, dark-skinned. She not so pretty anymore. She looks average, but her dark skin was above average. Why did she bleach? The commenter said. The 38-year-old actress was quick to respond and explain why her skin color has appeared lighter. I didn't, Queen. An unbeknownst to me unlicensed esthetician gave me a product to correct a sun damage mark on my forehead that messed up my skin. By the grace of God only, I'm about 80% through recovery and regaining my color daily, she said. To be honest, it was a beyond painful and traumatic experience because I would never wish that on anybody. I'd really appreciate if you wouldn't continue to spread assumptions and rumors. God bless you. Letting out a deep breath and flashing a smile during the quick video, Megan appeared to be relieved in the significant process that her skin has made. How do I feel about this? I mean, it's her body. She can do whatever she wants, first of all. But we all know what we saw wasn't the same girl that we all grew up with. Very, very beautiful woman. I'm happy that her skin color is coming back from this photograph, because when I saw this photograph, I really was in shock. But as far as people, creating sob stories for themselves to feel better about decisions they've made, let me know what you think. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of LA Show's Hot Topics. Find me on all of my social media platforms and follow me, subscribe. Also, reach out to me if you can. And check out the podcast, available every Monday. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll be back with more.